Greetings, pilots, and welcome to episode 109 of TPC Hangar, the weekly video podcast where we take a look at the news and upcoming flights for the club. My name is Jacob, producer and host for the Pilot Club. This week, we'll be taking a look at news and flights for the week of September 15th through the 22nd. Let's get started. This week's highlighted partner is Bravo 737. Bravo 737 is a flight simulation community that was created with the goal of enabling its members to aviate, navigate, and simulate to the best of their ability. They host events and contests, produce streaming and content, and offer historic and custom liveries for the various variants of the Boeing 737 found in both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and X-Plane. Bravo 737 is a wonderful part of the larger flight sim community, so be sure to check them out. This month, our charters pilots have been visiting some of the most challenging airports in North America, nestled among the Rockies and the Great Smoky Mountains. Well, this week we're doubling down. Wave 2 of TPC Charters Out of Thin Air event has officially started. 5 additional GA airports in the Rockies, 5 additional GA airports in the Smokies, and 5 additional destinations for airliners and biz jets across the Rockies, Mexico, and Canada. Don't worry though, it's still not too late to start. For the rest of the month, pilots will be able to complete both Wave 1 and Wave 2. Check out the Charters chat channel of the Discord for more information. Remember, these airports offer challenging approaches due to steep terrain, rapidly changing weather, short and narrow runways, and high density altitudes. In fact, the shortest runway for Wave 2 is only 1,300 feet. Plan your flights carefully, and best of luck. Our first flight of the week is GA Tuesday, hosted by Mark, Pilot Club 444. This week, we'll continue with our Alaskan tour with Leg 9. We'll be taking off from the airport in Nome and crossing the Seward Peninsula to the northeast, making a touch and go at Deering before crossing the Kotzebue Sound to land at Ralph Ween Memorial. Mark has prepared a detailed flight briefing for us, which includes the detailed route, information about the airports along our route, useful weather information, and recommended add-ons for your sim of choice, so be sure to take a look. This Wednesday, TPC Flight School will be hosting its next workshop, all about clearances. Join Elliot for this workshop where we'll learn what to expect when requesting IFR clearances from ATC. TPC Flight School's workshops are a great way to learn skills that will help you add that extra layer of realism to your sim experience, so be sure to check them out. Next up is TPC and Sky Blue Radio's Fly In Thursday, hosted by Dylan, Pilot Club 1496. This week, we'll be joining the Boston RTEC as we fly into Patrick Leahy Burlington International in Burlington, Vermont. KBTV is a Class Charlie International Airport that sits along the shores of Lake Champlain and features 2 intersecting runways, with the longest being just over 8,300 feet. Departure and flight planning are at the pilot's discretion, and as always, we welcome all traffic from single-engine piston all the way up to biz jets and airliners. Once you safely reach cruise, don't forget to tune in to Sky Blue Radio, either through their website or through the link on our event page. Sky Blue Radio, sounding great at any altitude. It's Friday Night Ops, hosted by Stuart, Pilot Club 73. This week, Stuart has us joining the Atlanta and Memphis RTECs for their Nashville Nights Charlotte Lights FNO. Stuart has prepared a route that takes us 294 nautical miles east from Nashville International to Charlotte Douglas International. The recommended route makes use of the Tasmo 3 departure and the Flips 4 arrival, so be sure to study those charts. Saturday brings us September's Discovery Flight, brought to you by TPC Flight School and hosted by Mike, Pilot Club 1079. This month's Discovery Flight will give pilots a chance to practice VFR departures and arrivals in controlled airspace as we fly from Chicago Midway International to Quad Cities International. Mike has prepared a detailed flight briefing that takes you through each phase of flight step by step. Our discovery flights are designed to provide an opportunity for new pilots to build foundational skills, putting what they've learned to good use. But more experienced pilots are welcome as well. These flights are planned with light GA aircraft in mind. Any light single-engine or twin-engine aircraft that cruises between 100 and 150 knots should work well. So aircraft like the Cessna 172, the Piper Warrior II, or the Diamond DA-40 are perfect to bring along on this flight. Last but not least, it's Sunday Funday, hosted by Andrew, Pilot Club 826. This week, Andrew has us flying from Louis Armstrong International in New Orleans, Louisiana, to Jacksonville International in Jacksonville, Florida, along a route that takes us 452 nautical miles. That brings us to the end of episode 109 of TPC Hangar. Be sure to leave us a like and comment, then subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified of our future episodes. Check out our website at thepilotclub.org and join the conversation on our Discord. We hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you in the skies.